Hey, hi, how are you? I'm Larry. All right, I bought this tool from Monaco, and it's for B and C engines. I'm doing a 5.9, let's see, 12 valve, and the engine is a 1997. It's in my 1998 Dodge Ram 2500. The best way to use this tool is if you find a spot where the forks grab and it's not touching any other parts. Okay, now I found out that I cannot do it with the timing marks, so I pulled it out a little bit. Then after I pulled it out, before I took it off completely, then I lined up all the zeros. And that's the best way to doing it. And so now I'm on my way to take it out. Right here. Wrong one. Put on this one here. And I think it's worth the price because I wasted a lot of time trying to use those other little pulleys, or those other little pullers, and they just didn't fit right. So, you know, after a lot of headache, I decided to buy this tool. So it costs $322 plus shipping. 20 bucks shipping, something like that, but it's worth it. Okay, now this tool will not work on any other engine other than the B6 or the B4. The other tool that you see on the internet, that's for the larger engines, and that won't work on this one. Okay, just so you know. Okay, and just keep watching it until this thing pulls it off. I'm going slowly. And I did turn it a little bit more to line up my marks, like I said before, my zeros. So that's the way I'm going to put it back in. And thanks to Joe Monaco, the guy who designed this tool, because I thought I was going to have to heat this thing up to pull it out. And he said, no. Don't heat it up because you'll ruin the tool. And he was right. So that's what I'm doing, but I will have to heat it up to put it back on. But the best thing I found out, if you can use a micrometer and measure when it's cold, and to make sure it's open, I think at least 4 millimeters or something like that, and then it should slip right on. But I haven't tried that yet, but I'll be doing that. Danny, how's it look? Because I can't see, I got too much shade over here. Coming out more?
Of course, coming out.
Okay. Actually, I was kind of skeptical. I didn't think this tool was going to do it. But in my case, it did it. Because the other video that you see a guy using the little 3-footed one, like a steering wheel puller, yeah, that'll work on the earlier models. Because he's got 3 holes on his IP bolts, and this one has got 4 bolts on IP. So I would imagine, since my gears are bigger, then his gears are smaller. So that's why it was easier on him. And I think those are like, 94, 95, something like that. Okay, so there's a difference. Alright guys, we're almost there. Hopefully it don't drop. Okay, you're gonna have to hold it with the other hand, mijo. Because when this thing pops out, I don't want it to drop on the floor and break. the gear. You hear what I'm saying? Okay, I'm not gonna hit anything? No, I'm okay over here. Oh, and I must say that the first time I tried it, since the gear was way back in, and it actually broke one of the bolts on the tool, and that's because they weren't grabbing. That one of them wasn't grabbing all the way. That's because it was hitting against the thrust plate of the cam. And I removed all the other bolts on there, so there was nothing in the way except that. So that's why I decided to reposition the cam and just pull it out a little bit more, so it wouldn't hit anything. And so that's the trick. And I hope this helps everybody, but I'm not going to go until this thing is out. So you'll see what I'm talking about. So I hope you have enough patience, but we're almost out of there. You can see the gear almost out, but I don't think it's fair to let you guys go until you see it with your own eyes. The gear comes out with this tool. Because as far as I know, this is the only video of this tool. Okay, so there you have it. Okay, so you have the only video, because I searched for it and I can't find it. Okay, thank you. And Joe Monaco. Okay, bye-bye.